from the Leopard Lounge, it's The Die Show with special guest Sherry Agati.
It's a Dag Show production, and I'm Di from the Die Show, and welcome to our very, very first show. And it's really important that you're here, and we appreciate it. I've got to my left here, Sherry Agati, my special guest.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. How are you?
So we've got a great lineup today of a lot of topics we're going to discuss, a lot of fun things, and we're going to be showcasing Nick Sanzeri. He's been around the block for a long time. So we're actually going to talk to him in a little bit, and we're going to play a couple of songs of his throughout the show. And again, we're super excited. Our first show. We're glad you're here with us. Like, share, and follow. And we are going to go into... Oh, first off, I just wanted to dedicate today's show to a few special people. My mom, who's been going through a lot, Angie. Your mom, Lily. Wonderful women, wonderful moms, but we want to give a special dedication to Karen Serpico, who's been going through a lot, and this is for you, sweetheart.
Yes.
We love you. All right, so...
God bless.
Lots of prayers, yep.
Yes.
We are going to start our first song, and
Nick's song, yay.
Nick Sanzeri.
Track 1.
And this is called... You're going to break my heart. You're going to love this guy. We fell in love with him. And it's all about Nick today, Nick music. So check it out.
Yes, please do. Oh, sit on.
Still don't warm your heart. Daylight, can't wait to be apart. You know nothing lasts forever. Late night, the secrets all come out. Daylight, you're like, what you talking about? Hey, it's okay, whatever. It's true. I like to do what you do. It's so easy for you. I wanna take it. I wanna break your heart. Oh, but you, I like the things you do. Makes it easy for you, baby. You're gonna take it. You're gonna break my heart. I'm here, my back against the wall. You barely think of me at all. Maybe that's why I like your sugar. You know that I'm a busy man. Let's get this over with if we can. I'm busy doing nothing. Oh, it's true. I like to do what you do. It's so easy for you. I wanna take it. I wanna break your heart. Oh, you, I like the things you do. Makes it easy for you. Baby, you're gonna take it. You're gonna break my heart. Oh, you, I like the things you do. Like when you're with it and two, I'll make it easy for you. I'll give it to you. I want you to break my heart. I can't do this on my own. What I've seen can't be unshown. Let's jump right to the ending. I guess it's true. I know what I wanna do. It's so easy for you. I wanna take it. I wanna break your heart. Oh, you, I like the things you do. It makes it easy for you, baby. You're gonna take
Sanzeri.
That was a little hot.
Right? Nick is hot.
I have to take my jacket off.
You gotta admit, man, it was kind of steamy. We're getting warmed up over here, Nick.
No kidding.
Nick, you're awesome.
That was great.
So people have known you. You've been around the block a long time. We're going to talk to you in a little bit, but and as I know you're watching, it's like I'm talking right to him. I just want to give you guys a little tidbit about Nick Sanzeri. And again, we're going to talk to him. He's going to tell you a little bit more about his life story a little bit. He's been around for 17 years. Does like 80 to 100 shows a year.
Great, isn't it?
The guy is super talented. He's playing the bass.
Yes, I know. It's beautiful.
And he plays the bass really well. So let's see. He started out with the Libido Funk Circus. He did 2 tours with them.
Oh, wow.
From 97 to 2019. And he primarily plays the bass. But the guy knows, I mean, he can play every instrument. So, you know, that's the kind of artist
That's
you
a
can
great
admire.
song. That song's really nice.
Really
I like it. It's got a
upbeat.
nice, yes, it's nice rhythm and everything. It looks great.
You could dance to and kind of like speed in your
it's
car.
very
and
soothing. It's very...
Soothing. You know what? He played in, he was the bass player for James Young of Styx. We all know who Styx is, right?
Oh my gosh, I had a Styx band when I was little, okay?
Did you really?
I did. Ask my sister.
Aww.
Oh yeah, I had to make up the band. I was the singer, everything. Everyone was my musician, so
How
yeah.
cute. We all did that, right? We all
Yeah.
did our little role plays of
Yes, I loved it.
being models and actresses and little singers and how
The
cute.
Styx are awesome.
Well, the guy is super talented. He's got a bunch of upcoming events. You can go to his page, and we'll talk about that with him. He'll give you some info on how to reach out to him on his page and follow him and his music. He's on YouTube. He's got about 31 original tracks on there. You're going to be overwhelmed with his range. He does jazz and funky and some blues. And
Kind of
you
hard
know.
to pick which ones to play today because they're so good.
Yeah, and it's
everything.
nice because he's got a variety, you know, so no matter what you're into, and, you know, if you're in a nice...
Yeah.
you know, one-on-one relationship kind of thing, and you want some mood music, he's got to
Turn the lights down a little bit, you know. You know.
But he's done radio jingles for like top productions, and most of his originals have been played in like what was that Orange County Choppers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's had music on there, and like it kind of.
Joe was watching that show a lot. I'm sure we heard all.
It'll
that stuff.
bring him.
Yeah.
You know, when we start going through some
great.
of his other songs, it'll click like who he is. You know, great stage presence. The guy is just. I can't say enough
can't
about
say
him.
Enough about him. He's really good. We can't wait to talk to him actually live, so he can actually tell us what's going on, what's he's up to these days, and everything else. Yeah.
So we'll keep a little bit for the imagination on when we actually talk to
Don't
him.
give
But
too much away yet.
he does everything on his own. He does all the instruments. He's the producer. He does
Writing.
he composes everything. He went to school for that. So
Great.
the guy is super talented, and we're so glad that he's going to be a part of today.
I'm actually really happy to have him on. That's great that he came to do this today.
Our very first show.
Yes, it's exciting.
So when I found him, I want to say I found him, but Dag has known him through the grapevine of music for many years. But for me, not really knowing and trying to seek out the new artists, I fell upon Nick Sanzeri, and I was like, I am just blown away with his voice and everything else. And so we started talking, and Nick was like, "Yeah, I'd love to be on the show, and it's great, and promote, and let people know my music, my new originals, because he does cover stuff too."
Yeah, but that's a small world because how you did that, and he kind of knew.
Well, he didn't know. Dag didn't know until I said, "Hey,
Right?
this guy Nick." His
That's
name
crazy.
is different, and his last name, and he's gonna discuss that. But I brought up his name to Dag, and Dag was like, "I don't know what
I
that
had
is."
questions about that too because about the last name thing. So
Right.
I'm really interested to hear about that.
Yeah. So
No,
let's hear it from the horse's mouth on
Of
the name
course.
change thing.
Be awesome.
But again, Dag was like, "Oh my God, I know him from the Libido Funk, that circuit that he played in." I lost my
Libido Funk Circus.
Libido Funk Circus, that's it. Yeah, he
Thank
knows him
you.
from back then and everything. So it was just a cool way to spring upon him for me
Yeah.
and then introduce him to you, and then everyone else is going to know who he is. And then, the guys that have,
We have to
you know,
go
done
and see
tours
him
and
live.
stuff.
I'd love to do that
yeah.
with you.
Well, he's
Yeah.
got an event, so we're going to go if you want to go.
That would be awesome.
And then
I'm there
you guys could come along too and say hi to us and meet Nick.
Yeah.
All right, so
in person.
what's going on with you? What do you want to talk about here on our first show ever?
First off, I hope everyone had a nice Labor Day. I want to say that I know Labor Day this year meant a little bit different for most. I'm not going to get all, down and out, but I hope we got to still spend some time with family and friends. But my weekend was actually nice.
Nice.
It was quiet. I had my stepson over. My son and his girlfriend Lindsay were there, and we met the new girlfriend of the stepson, my son Nick. I love him, so we got to meet her. But today, this morning, I
had a
was getting
situation.
we had a little. It was a big situation, but one of our pups, the brother of my dog, was mistaken by a runaway or lost dog. So I do know that she meant well, and she picked him up. Mr. G. She thought he was lost, and she took
Aw,
him,
that's
and
nice.
she dropped him off somewhere safe. But yeah, it was a big hour of looking for him.
You still got
and
here on time.
hysterics.
That's what matters.
I know, and I still got here on time, so I'm really happy to be here. Thank you guys for having us. Yeah.
All right. So you know what? We want to say again, thank you to you guys for tuning in with us. Our very first show. We're a little nervous, and that's expected.
Maybe
but
me
and,
more than her.
and we're gonna
but
mess up a lot. So we're throwing it out
Be
there
kind
now.
and be patient.
Have fun. That's what it's about, right?
Yes.
But we want to say thank you to our friends and like, share, and follow. Start a watch party, and if you want to just have some fun with us and talk about some cool stuff, meet new artists, and we want to just say happy birthday to anyone that's celebrating a birthday. We love you. Happy birthday,
Yes, happy
Virgos,
birthday. Oh yes, Virgos.
spicy people.
I don't know any Virgos in my family actually.
Really?
Yeah.
My mom's a Virgo.
We're March babies. We have October, May, lots of Mays, lots of August.
Well, August is somewhat Virgo.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
it kind of on
yeah.
that?
She's the 23rd, so she's like on the cusp
Okay.
until now. But happy birthday to
Yes,
you all.
happy birthday. Best wishes.
When's your birthday? What month? You don't have to give all of it away.
Yes, it's March.
So it's Pisces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, spicy Pisces.
I feel like I'm like a twin sometimes. like two twins.
The fishes.
twins.
One fish going that way, one fish going.
Yes.
So your mood can change.
It can,
But
yes.
you're
I
a
can go
water.
with-
You're a water child.
I do like to be near the water. I do. I actually do.
Me too.
I love it. I love being boats. I'm trying to get Joe to buy a pontoon boat. We'll see if that happens. I don't know. But he wants a motorcycle, so I don't know. We'll see.
Compromise is key, man.
Land or water? I don't know.
Well, you got to get the horse or something that we can ride.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Right?
Some dirt
Horse.
bikes.
We have dirt bikes already. Steve already got a dirt bike. Yes, it's at the house. He just got it, him and Lindsay.
Nice.
That's fun.
Nice.
The kids are around, they're young, they're making some noise. It's actually kind of nice. It's kind of liven up
Like
the
zesting
joint.
it up, huh?
Yeah, I love it. I do.
Okay, so we want to just touch base here on what's going on right now with a little bit of stupid gossip trends that are going on right now.
Nuts.
This Cardi B thing.
Yes.
Cardi B. Let's not say her name over and over and over and
No.
not give her any adulation at all.
If anyone's following anything right now, yeah, she's been in the news quite often. Social media.
Well, like, what is her songs or her raps or whatever you would call it?
WAP?
Top. Yeah, that's.
Well, I just heard the other day, whack ass post she's been making, but it's called something else.
Yeah.
Can I say it?
No, you can look it up. We don't. We want to
Yeah.
keep this clean, and
Yeah.
they can look up what that means. It's.
She's in a feud with a couple of people, Candace Owens and
Oh, there's no competition there. She's gonna get ripped open like she has by Candace.
I think she already has, but it keeps going. I mean, it's going back and forth right now. So
Well, you can't take the hood out of the girl.
She said she hoped Candace's child was stillborn.
Nice, real
No.
nice.
oh, I didn't catch that one.
It's the most recent tweet.
Wish harm on an unborn or any child is disgusting. And she, I was looking up her bio earlier. She talks one-on-one with God, and she comes off as this very religious
Really?
person. Yeah, you know what? You're a liar. You're a hypocrite, and you've got no intellect at all to be in a conversation with Candace Owens. You're on a different level, and I'm glad Candace is standing up for.
I am too.
For women, for children, for her race, whatever, politically. That they only did that with Joe Biden.
Well, because she has a lot of followers.
Right,
I
and
mean,
she-
this is so blatantly
But who are her
obvious.
followers? Not necessarily you and I.
No, I don't follow her. you
So
know.
we're talking about, preteens, teenagers, maybe early 20s. I'm not sure about that even, but I mean, based on what she's singing about.
I mean, now, granted, my opinion, obviously. I mean, everyone else has an opinion about the whole Biden and her interview with him and everything. But I do know one quote she did say.
Yeah.
And she did
Uh-oh.
say that she knew a lot about politics.
Well, maybe she
because
does.
she makes a lot of money.
Maybe she does, but you know what? Here's my problem that I have. If you're an artist, people want to admire you based on your artistry, your music, and you're reaching people on an emotional level with that. Why in the world would you want to come up and start throwing your political approach and views and opinions? You're most likely going to lose people as your fans. It happened to Tom Hanks as the actor. We can go on and on and on about, Rosie O'Donnell, all these people that have come out and bashed, and now she's going to bash. She doesn't care. She's worth millions and millions, so what does she care?
Yeah, what does she care? I really don't. I mean,
Right?
honestly, I think a lot of us can agree that please keep the politics out of your business. I want to see you guys acting. I want to see you guys singing. I don't want to see you going off and F this and F that and, just do what you do best. And I'm not saying don't give your opinion. Please, you're every right to do so. But yeah, I want to see you do what you're good at.
Yeah, but
your
sometimes
songs.
your opinion can hurt. And then when you get to be so big, like she is, you
Granted-
start to just not give a crap, and now you start to look insane, or hypocritical, or whatever comes along with that, because you just don't, you've got enough. Would she have done this in the beginning of her career?
No, hell no.
Because that would have totally put a kibosh. Well, not totally. I can't say that, but I mean, it would have, put her in this stigma of what she's about, and yeah, I don't want to. I'm not giving her any credit for anything.
Yeah, I don't want to either. I mean, I don't want to talk about her too much anymore, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, but that's that's the biggest thing right now.
But that's why I was watching it for the last couple of weeks, the back and forth with everyone, and the Hodge twins, the Candace Owens. I mean, she's getting it from all kinds of angles right now. But
Well, you
she'll
know what?
figure it out.
Do not mess with someone that has that much knowledge in a specific area of expertise like Candace in politics.
I would.
And especially with her unborn, I gotta say, what?
was
You're a
pretty
piece
low.
of crap.
That was low.
You have no couth, you have no merit, no morals, and just stick to your TNA and your whatever else you're singing
Yeah,
about.
whatever you're good at. Maybe go back to stripping. Isn't that Hustler? Isn't that based on her life, or
Hey,
is that just?
I don't know. Let's go to our next song, Nick Sanzeri. And you know what? I picked this song because I'm glad you said that, because it's gonna tie into it. Like I said, Nick has got a nice variety of music. Mellow, want to sit around a fire even, or get up and dance, or be intimate. And I think this one is kind of on that intimate, fun level of. It's called Hide Yourself. And if you go to YouTube, again, you can find all his original tracks. It's track number 4. We got Nick Sanzeri calling in a little bit. We're going to call him and get him started on this. But we're going to play his second song that we picked. It's called Hide Yourself, track 4 on his original track playlist on YouTube. Hope you love it because we love it.
So used to hiding ourselves, protecting ourselves, and this has become our habit of ourself, ego.
You know, I used to be a jam. Maybe that's why I've landed so many calls. Left on the answer, gotta go answer now. Stop the glamour, the manner in which I landed. Lowered my standards for glamour, but damn, you're looking like a sexy panther. Maybe a little damage, the see-through dress. Maybe who's your handler? Let's get a little hammered. I'm a deep room hammer. Look at how far we meandered. I feel like coming together. Don't need a cover letter. We got good news if we get transfer just in time. Straight to my love, 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 straight to my love. You can check my history. I was going at things very viciously, open viciously, and the sense of superiority. A mask for my insecurity. Try to lose humility. How about some authenticity? Your brain, it's all rotisserie. Talking about my vulnerabilities. Isn't that good to me? Oh damn, my ego. Here we go. It gets uptight when I leave it alone. I used to hijack my brain. Remind me of some kind of bullshit pain. Something I could hardly remember. Oh, except the birthday was written about the hate bartender. Feels so extended. I guess I'm not a regular tender. Follow it down to your brain. Did you feel the pain? When I feel it so. It feels so tender. Could you tell me, baby, how you really feel? But how you know it's really real?
Used to hiding, protecting yourself.
Before you talk to me, before I talk to you, I'm gonna listen what my body tells me to do.
Our habit
Before you look at me, before I look at you,
of ourself.
could you tell me what your body's telling you?
Hiding, used to hiding ourselves, protecting ourselves. This has become our habit.
I was in the hanging loose, it kinda like an immature suicide. So glad to introduce you, I'm the golden goose, yeah. I got many moves, stopped hanging around with arms crews and all those chicks that act like dudes. Don't you know that they were on the mood? Make me do such fancy use. Spent 2 years just drinking booze, 'cause we're all really in the groove. Here's the thing, no one cares. I stopped playing those musical chairs. I be staring at the music stopped. You'll still be hanging out gypsy clubs and wearing broke down Converse high tops. Converse high tops.
Used to hiding ourselves, protecting ourselves. Our habit of ourself. What is there to protect of your soul, of consciousness? Nothing. Nothing.
Wow. Oh my God.
I love that
right?
song. That song's a good song.
Nick, you blew
I
me
really-
away.
I
You're
really do
blowing
like that
Sherry
song.
away.
I'm actually gonna take this off now.
You know what? Can we just say hello to a few people that we've got on? Can you see that, and we can say hello to a few people that are chiming in
No,
here.
Renee's watching. Hi, Renee.
Hi, Renee.
How you doing, sweetheart?
Oh, you want to talk to us?
What?
All right. What do you want to talk about, Renee? We're going to talk a little bit on our end about police
Oh, hi, Mom.
and what's been going on with this whole Chicago land thing. We're not going to go political on it and everything. We want to keep this fun. But if you want to talk about it, we can give you a call. Text us your number, okay? We've got everything shut down, so we won't hear you ring. We'll call you. Text Sherry your number. Who can we say hello to right now?
Mom is
sweetie?
actually on.
Hi,
so
Mom.
She must have caught the first intro. Sorry. Hi, Mom. How are you?
Hi, thank you for watching.
I
And
think all the
supporting
moms are
us.
watching us. We appreciate it.
We want you all to watch. We don't care.
Please. Brandy's on. Hi, sis. How are you?
Hi, sis.
Aw.
So who else we got that we can say hello to and show our appreciation?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I know we got Jimmy. I know we got Dave. I know we got Rob. There's like 50 Robs. Who else do we got? Who else?
Oh my god.
We got Mom Lily. We got
Yep,
Sister Brandy.
Renee,
Who else do
Brandy.
we have?
I know.
Huh?
Oh, look at
Oh.
Brandy's telling us to boogie down.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, well, that's cool. There's a lot more. But we're going to give, you got her number?
I do.
All right, well, let's
Call Renee. Let's talk to her about
pick up,
something.
okay? We need you to pick up on the second ring. Let's put the phone up here so everyone can hear.
All right.
You know, another kind of thing that's been trending that is very disturbing is, you know, the disrespect for our men in blue, our first responders, but especially our first responders. You know, everyone thinks they get it confused with, you know, fire, police, paramedic. The very first responders are the police. They get the 911 call. They get out to a situation, assess the situation. They call. A fire department is pretty much backing them up, but they're outside waiting. The paramedics are on their way if need be. But the very first responders are our men in blue. We need to continue to give them the respect that they deserve. They have
100%.
families, and their lives are important.
Mm-hmm.
And for anybody to disrespect that, you're the lowest on the totem pole, okay? Because one day, you're going to need to call 911 and ask for help.
Yep.
Sometime it's going to happen that you're going to need to reach out for them. And what if they weren't there for you? Really? Like if your mom or dad or someone you love was in a heart attack situation or an emergency situation, what are you going to do? Call your neighbor? Time is precious, and you will dial 911. I guarantee it.
I
Defund
know I
them?
have.
Right.
I had to call 911. Yes, I have. We've had done that.
Can you
before.
imagine if we defunded them, cut their pay, or cut their overtime that they're, you know, is so crucial to them, and they, some of them work 12-hour shifts.
It actually disgusts me.
Isn't it?
I mean,
It's disgusting.
The girl Renee that we're going to talk to in a minute, her dad is a retired police officer from a town I grew up in, and it's not a huge town, Brookfield, Illinois, if some don't know. But yeah, he was like a second dad to me. So it really does sicken me to think he was. Renee's going to tell you his story. Because I was with her when something bad happened to her
Well,
dad.
let's
at
call
one
her.
time.
Let's call her
right now.
Let's see what Renee has to say. It's nice to have you guys, you know, want to interact with us. We love this, right?
Yes. Oh.
All right,
God.
let's see. We on speaker because we want to hear her.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not on speaker. Renee?
Hi, sweetheart.
What's up?
Hi, Renee.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. Dad wants to say hi.
Hi, Dad.
Second daughter.
Oh, how's my second daughter? That's sweet. What's your name? Tell us your name, sir.
What's your name, Jason?
My name is Richard.
Hi, Richard. So you're live on the Di Show here with Sherry and Di, and we want to say thank you for your service as a police officer. And if you can just, you want to tell us a little bit how many years you were active duty?
He's getting confused with a stroke.
Oh,
I'm sitting
okay.
next to him. 32 years of service, and
Wow.
he was shot, and he's been kicked in the head a lot of times,
Aw.
which is, yeah.
That's why I'm confused.
Oh, Dad. Mr. Seebeck, I love you. Thank you so much for your service, honestly. It kills me
You're
what's going on today with the police. It's actually bringing tears to my eyes right now. So we appreciate you, hon, so much. And what you've done for our town, Brookfield, of all, you know? So, yeah. And Renee, you're a trooper with your dad over there. I know he's going through a tough time right now. So kudos to you too, sweetheart.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So you're his caregiver, Renee.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, very much.
Okay. And so his stroke caused him to retire, or was it after retirement?
No, it was a year after retirement. So like 2009 he retired, 2010 was the stroke.
Okay.
Oh no, it was the cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Last summer the stroke came.
Yeah, he's
It was
going.
last summer.
So he did all 32 years active in Brookfield.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And worked three other jobs besides.
Yep.
Yes.
See, my dad was the same thing. He was civil service. He worked for the Police Reserve of Cicero, and he was also security guard for Morton College and Western National Bank on Cermak Road. So, I mean, that's the kind of, father figures we all had. They didn't just do one thing. They did multiple things to take care of us.
Well, that
Yeah.
right, Renee. You'll agree when I say this, Mr. Seebeck, which I still call today, he knew every kid in town, like everybody. I mean, it is no joke when we were in high school, but he knew everybody. He knew their families. He was always keeping an eye on us, even when we were in trouble. So, right, Renee?
Oh,
Well-
yeah. How many parties, Dad, did you drag me and Sherry out of?
Well, we won't talk. We'll talk about that on another day.
So, hey, Renee, I want to ask you this, okay?
Yeah.
He sounds like he's vocally in the conversation, but he suffered a massive stroke.
Yes.
Yes.
But does he ever, bring up anything about what's going on today? Does he watch the news?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. And he's very upset. And he said if my mom was alive today and if he were young enough to still be a cop, she would have made him quit because our family's in danger. And he used to be afraid of that as just being a cop. They would threaten, his family.
Yep.
Me and my sister and my mom.
Well, and now they're just going out and just randomly killing people, killing cops.
Yeah.
Forming a gang to just, feed their agenda of what they want to do and just hurt them because, in their ideology, let's say, that they only think that the police are against them. But, and I was married to a police officer for almost 15 years. And what people don't understand, coming from law enforcement families or even, a friend that you would know, is, they're putting their life on the line every single day. How many times have we heard like troopers get run over for no, you know what I mean? Like someone getting too close.
They still say they don't get paid enough to do the job that they do either. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
No, absolutely. Everybody thought we were rich. Your dad's a cop. No, his
Yeah.
name is Rich. We are not rich. By any means,
Right? Yeah.
Well, that's a stereotype everyone
It is.
has, and I've said this before in different shows that there's a bad noodle in every, pot stirring.
Absolutely.
There, you know what I mean? And for anyone to depict that, just because of what they see or hear, that the whole group is bad. That's like saying, a mom beat her child, so all moms are bad.
Exactly.
How ridiculous is that?
It's hugely ridiculous.
So your dad, did they have a nice retirement for him, and how was he honored when he was retired?
Well, he wouldn't go through the village politics, so he never got to be a sergeant, a chief, or a lieutenant. But that's okay. I'm proud of him for that.
Of course.
But he did have a very nice retirement. They have a huge picture with all signatures and of a cop uniform and all that he has hung in his room. And he still talks to a lot of his friends.
That's great.
Yeah, he does. They call him. He talks for maybe about 5 minutes and he's done. But he
course.
he keeps in touch with everybody.
That's wonderful, Renee. Thanks for letting us call in and talk about Dad.
Absolutely.
We love
Anytime,
him.
You guys. We love you. Say bye, Dad.
Yes,
Bye.
and no defunding the police. We need them. No
Yes.
defunding the police. We do
Yes,
not
we
agree.
do.
Is
One
Rich?
time-
We want to hear Rich say goodbye and
Okay. Hold on.
okay.
Takes it easy, guys. Love you guys.
Love you.
Aw, thank you.
You take it easy
Thank,
too.
thank you, Mr. Seebeck, for all of your hard work and putting your life on the line every day of your career for 32 years. We love you.
We appreciate it. Okay, talk to you soon.
Renee,
Okay, yes.
Renee, thanks again. You follow the shows all the time and post stuff, and you're always interacting, and we appreciate you too. It's really important.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Well,
Renee.
I thank you guys for doing this because it means a lot to me as it does you two, Di. And of course, Sherry growing up with me, with my father. So it's very important.
Okay. Well, one day we'll give you back the appreciation. We'll have you on. We'll have some fun together on a show, and
I got my hat.
I know, we saw.
we'll dedicate the next show that when you're on with us, one way or the other, to your dad. Okay, and his service, and we need to promote
Everyone out there.
positiveness and
Absolutely.
right, and honor the people like your dad and other dads, father
And
figures,
women, moms too.
Well, yeah, and moms
Yeah.
too. Absolutely, they're
Women and
you know in law enforcement. Yeah, yeah. Are you? Aw.
Yeah, because he's close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for thinking of my father.
Of
You're
course.
welcome.
It
And
means
you're
a lot.
and you know what? You're doing a great job taking care of him, and that's what we have to do now in our lives as we're getting older, and maybe we had kids, or we or we don't even have kids, whatever. But we're in that age group where our parents are up in age,
Yeah.
and we've got to give back because they've given to us. And I commend you
Exactly.
too, Renee.
100%.
Right?
Oh, 1,000%. Absolutely.
Good job. Good job.
Good
girl.
job, Renee. We'll talk soon, hon. Love you.
All right. Love you guys.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
All right. Bye.
How sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
I know. I
God, the
didn't
guy's had cancer and suffered a
think I was
stroke.
going to cry.
And his
but-
whole life, he put his life on the line, and he still sounds upbeat and happy in life, and he's going through so many struggles.
She didn't bring this up though, but he loves Halloween, and
Aw.
he's got all the Halloween stuff out already.
Oh my God. I'm so sick and tired of hearing all the negative crud. We're never going to get away from
I
it,
know.
but that's what we're going to do. We're going to promote goodness and positive feelings, and we're going to touch in on little things that are
A little
happening here and there.
serious, but I don't know. That was serious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're emotional, and that's great. Too many
Oh,
people
Lord.
are not, and they just live life like it's another day.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at the sky or whatever, and talking to people instead of texting.
Yeah.
Social media.
It's a downer.
I mean,
a lot sometimes.
to me, it's good and bad. Can you imagine if we didn't have it? And to me, it's kind of you can break
Tell
out
me.
and find people that you haven't talked to in many years.
Which I have.
And
I've
reconnect.
found people I haven't talked to in many years, believe it or not.
So that's the good thing, right?
Yeah, it
but
is a
but
good thing.
but the flip side is that we tend to withdraw, and we're less social because we're on social media, where we think that everything we see on Facebook is true, and we have to believe everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the bad thing about it. I love the reconnecting. I think I've been on since 2008.
But I've been finding myself lately that I just let a week go by and I don't really care what's going on Facebook. I have noticed that I've just
You know why? Because when you come back after a week, you can just scroll through everything and find out what's been going on.
It's just like that. It's like watching a soap opera. You can pick up if you missed a week. So yeah, it's all right. But we appreciate though. I do appreciate everyone putting up their family photos and gatherings. I love that stuff. So yes,
You're so sweet.
I know.
And
I'm
everyone's gonna
teary-eyed.
love you.
Jesus. Is there makeup?
That's all right. You dry your eyes, but you know what I want to mention? A very, very dear person to me and to Dag, and it's Mike, the kid, from Mike's Drum Shop in Villa Park, Illinois. I'm going to give you some quick information about him. He is, where is Mike? He's at 108 East St. Charles Road, Illinois, and that's in Villa Park.
Familiar with Villa Park.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
another day, but yes.
So he is the top number one seller of Sonar drums and Mapex, and he'll take in a trade as long as, it's something
Really?
that he's, yeah.
It's good to know because I'm gonna ask my son Steve. He's a musician too. He's drummer, guitarist, so maybe he's been in a mic shop and I don't even know it.
If you go in, there's two mics, but the mic that's dear to me, the kid, because it's Darren's brother.
Nice.
If you go in, he's got everything. The guy knows everything about drums, and they've got some soundproof rooms that you can go into and do your lessons or whatever if you want private time in those. But go check him out, man. I mean, if you're in the market for a drum kit, the guy knows everything about it. So go see the kid. Go see Mike at Mike's Drum Shop, 108 East St. Charles Road in Villa Park. We love you, Mike.
Check it out.
Oh, and yeah, he's a drummer of a bunch of bands. Aura.
I'm gonna have to
Sonic
have him on
7.
too.
He's gonna be here. I don't know if you can see this on here, but we got this little drum kit over here from Mike. He set us up really, really nice, and
It's a Mapex Armory.
here we go. It's a Mapex Armory, and you know what? A little bit of what I know is that from just looking up stuff and talking is that some are like a veneer. And this is a full maple like wrap, I guess. Am I right about that? Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a lot of work
Well,
into these instruments.
It's a maple drum. You're no longer allowed to talk about drums. Mike's Drum Shop, 108 East St. Charles Road in Villa Park. Get out there. That's where you go.
I'm no longer allowed.
Mike is quintessentially the guy who knows more about drums than anybody in Chicago.
Yes, we all
and
have
they're a
fun.
Sonar dealer, a Tama dealer, a Mapex dealer, and on and on and on and on.
See,
So,
my son probably knows more about than I do.
Mike's
so.
Drum Shop, 108 East St. Charles Road. I'll do the commercials from now on.
You do those, yeah.
I'll do the commercials.
But it's got an amazing sound to it, and that's because I know this is because it's totally wrapped, like totally wooded out.
Okay, again, stop it. Mike's Drum Shop, 108 East St. Charles Road in Villa Park. Stop talking about raps and things. You don't know what the fuck you're saying. What I think
right.
you girls need to do, because you're completely off script,
right.
is you need to go to another song, and I say we do one by Nick Sanziri.
We're gonna totally do Nick Sanziri. This is all Nick
Is he
today.
actually calling in, or is this all a sham?
No, we are gonna be on time. We're gonna call you, Nick, because I know you're watching.
I'm sorry, as a producer, I'm looking at this board.
He's
You
going,
fucked it all
time,
up.
hurry up. Hey, we're
got
having
it.
fun. This is
Yeah.
our very
That's
first
good.
show. We appreciate it again, like we said, that
I
you're
like when you say smooth.
smooth, baby. Ooh, remember those commercials? Really quick. Remember when the girl would come on and be like, "He's so smooth." What was it, Gillette or
That
something?
was like shaving cream, I think. I don't
Ooh,
know.
okay. Anyway, so all
Shows
that
me.
stuff plays into your, never mind. All right, so hang on, babies. We got Nick Sanziri, and we are going to do
Personal.
We're going to take a little break while we play his song because we've got another upcoming thing that we're going to talk about. He is, let's see, it's called Personal. No,
Yeah, that's the song we're going to do.
we are.
We
Stolen
are going to
control
get
of your
personal
show.
after this, I hope.
All right, we got a
You're all
DJ.
over the map.
DJ in the house, Dag. Play it away, baby.
This is Nick Sanziri in Personal.
Personal.
To her children, and she didn't want a long distance relationship. Miguel was totally blindsided and utterly devastated. He barely functioned at work for many, many months, and he almost lost his job as a result. I can't wait on the line. I know you want some more of my time, but you could also see that I'm not wanting to get personal now. he asked me in our session, what adult spends almost a year getting over a 1-year relationship? Actually, many do. I'm giving you a gentle ride, but I can no longer hide. The will to play the game is dying. Oh, please don't take it personal. I messed around enough to know when it's time to let it go. I hope you enjoyed the show. Oh, just don't take it personal. Here we are at the end of the line. Hope you had a real good time. And I hope it's clear that I don't wanna take it personal. Heartbreak is a complex psychological injury. It impacts us in a multitude of ways. For example, Sharon was both very social and very active. She had
Oh my God, you guys. I'm in love with song 3. I didn't even pick this one. So we're going to play one more because we have to get to the one that I truly, truly love before this whole episode here today and our show is over. But you know what? It looks like Nick's chiming in a little bit on the live feed. So if you're ready, Nick, we're going to give you a call and talk about you because today's show is a lot about us, but we are showcasing you and your music. So we're calling you. Get to your phone, Mr. Nick Sanzeri. I'm going to him on speaker. I'm so excited. You excited?
Hello.
Nick Sanzeri!
Hi, Nick.
Hey! You are live on the Di Show with Di and Sherry.
Right, I got my volume down, so I've been watching you on the Facebook here, but I see we've got a little bit of lag, so I'm ready to talk, though. Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, that's cool. That's okay. They can hear you loud and clear. We're just
Good.
playing all your stuff today, and Sherry hasn't heard of you. And
I admit it. I'm sorry.
that's okay. That's why we're doing this. We're bringing, we're showcasing.
artist.
No, he's not a new artist, but we're gonna, eventually we'll bring in some new guys. But you've been around a long time, Nick.
Yeah, I've been around a long time, and I don't even know what to say about it. I just sound like
No, he's being
what do I
shy.
say? Yeah, most people that you find though that you finally hear of them at some point, you'll always find out when you ask them that they've been doing it like a very long time. So I think even if you find a new artist, quote unquote, it's some guy that's been doing it, like me, just for a long time, just for his own entertainment, and that's kind of what I've been doing. Just kind of playing music my whole life, playing in a lot of cover bands. I obviously played with Libido for those couple of stints, but then I had my own cover band, Hooked on Sonics, and then all throughout that, not that being in a cover band isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but you always want to express your own things like that.
Yeah, your writing skills. You're a composer.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I studied music composition at Columbia College, and it's just one of those things that I've always been interested in. And before I even go into all of that stuff, I got to tell you, this setup you have going over there is awesome, and I love your production. production values, and I love the leopard print stuff you guys are wearing. That is
And you said you were going to wear it. Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that. We put a lot of hard work into all this, and but you're wearing your leopard shirt today, right?
I am. I've got it on. I've actually got leopard underwear on.
Oh my God!
That was-
I was gonna say, post a picture of you wearing it on the Dye Show.
Yeah, would you do that? And we're gonna have a little sip of this orange juice because it's getting hot in here, Nick.
Oh. I don't know if you want to post yourself in your underwear, but
You can be the Leopard Lounge poster child. Put your pic up of you and your skivvies, all right?
right. Yeah, and I gotta tell you, I like the songs that you picked, and it's weird to see them played and, in front of an audience like this, because sometimes when I do those things, I do it and it's kind of like my own personal project, and I post it up online, and I go, oh, nobody will really see this, and then all of a sudden, there it is with my black eye and
black eye.
being showered and whatnot, and then I decided to up my production values a little bit after that one, but
So you do everything on your own. You write your music, you produce and you do your own videos. You play all the instruments basically. Tell me about that. I mean, that's amazing.
sure. Yeah, so,
Tell us.
thanks to the miracle of modern technology, just like a lot of guys out there, what's nice is you could do a multi-track recording and be the one recording each part. So I'll, sketch it out, maybe lay down the chord change with an acoustic guitar, and then I'll just go back over and play some drums over that, and then I'll play some bass over that, and add some keyboards over that, and some vocals, and you just kind of spin around on each of those parts until each one kind of sounds as good as you could play it for your ability on that instrument, and you go, hey, I think this is done, and then before you know it, you have a song, and in today's day and age, nobody wants to, well, a lot of people are into this video format, the Facebook thing, and Facebook Live, so I would create these songs, and then I'd want to turn people on to them, and then I was like, well, I have to make some kind of makeshift video now to go along with this, and and pretty soon you have a bunch of videos going, and that's definitely an area that it could be
So you're-
all-consuming creating a good video. Let's
You're
put it that
editing.
way, you guys know.
You're editing all your own videos and everything on your own. You're doing it all.
Absolutely, yeah, and and that's kind of in keeping with the track that I've been on lately as well. Just playing in a solo capacity without a band, and it's kind of nice to be on your own and not have people second guess your artistic choices, and you can kind of just go in a very personalized direction, which I just always have liked operating that way, I guess.
Hi Nick, Sherry here. How are you?
Hey, Sherry.
It's nice meeting you by phone.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
I know.
I couldn't tell that you were crying, by the way.
Oh, gosh.
Online, the tears didn't show up.
I'm emotional sometimes like that. Thank you. But I do.
Yeah.
You were talking about how you do everything on your own and stuff. And in short, my son is a musician too, guitar, drummer, and he was trying to explain all that stuff to me. And he knows how to do that, so I kind of knew where you were going with that.
What is that?
Yeah.
Is that like a loop? Because we were watching something the other day. Is that what you do? You use like a loop of
Oh boy.
where you do all the different little segments and you loop them
And
all
then you
together?
loop- yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a loop thing, exactly. I mean,
Drums.
it's kind of that kind of concept. You record something and then you kind of loop it back and you play a different part while the other part's looping back that you just played. That's in essence what it is.
It's great. Technology is awesome, and it's like you're a one-man band show. That's
So
awesome.
does that mean you're a very controlling man?
You know what? I guess now that you say that, I guess I never realized it, but I think you're right. I might be a little bit of a control freak when it comes to that.
Well, because you said you were a Sagittarian.
Oh, no, you know, I'm actually just fascinated by Sagittarius. Actually, no, I'm an Aquarius, actually.
You're Aquarius. Well, that pegs it. That's why you're a control freak.
Maybe. Is that one of the characteristics?
I don't know. I thought we said, maybe it's your daughter that's a Sagittarius.
My daughter is a Sagittarius.
Yeah, okay.
You know? I was thinking the other day, though, about all of the musicians I like that are Sagittarius. I was thinking, you know, Frank Sinatra, James Brown,
Nice.
Jimi Hendrix, Frank Zappa, you know, all of your cutting edge guys that were way out there. A lot of them were Sagittarius, right? So I find that interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting that you reach towards those kind of artists.
Gravitates
yeah.
towards
Gravitates,
that.
yeah.
But you played for James Young of Styx.
Yeah, so I knew some guys that were recording his studio album, and he needed a bass player, and they had tried a few other bass players out, and I went over there, and they liked the way I sounded, and I just, recorded on his one of his solo albums. And to tell you the truth, I did so much of that kind of work. I never even listened to the album after it was completed. I played on so many people's whatever CDs, albums, whatever you call it nowadays. And I never went back and followed up and listened to any of the stuff. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to be able to do that, and I remember it being a fun time. It was quite some time ago, but yeah, I got to do a lot of nice recording with a lot of different kinds of artists.
We'll have to look all that up.
I learned about the studio stuff, doing that. And that, I guess, kind of what gave me the knowledge to go ahead and do it on my own now.
That's great. That's wonderful.
So do a lot of like your past experiences play into, your writing? I mean,
yeah, I mean, absolutely. It is. It's such a personal thing, and just like the song "Personal" talks about, right? But
right.
no, obviously, and and it's such a challenge to allow yourself to be a little bit, vulnerable in your writing and in your art, and that's kind of what I think. Being an old guy like I am, it's kind of given me the ability to say, hey, I don't care if anyone is, freaked out by this or is relating to this.
Exactly.
I want to say a little bit what I'm doing, and I want to draw on my personal life more.
So
and
we're gonna play your keep
scary.
it. We're gonna play your keep it real.
Oh, nice.
Can you hang on while we do this?
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
I want to talk to you about kind of your inspiration on this because I love I remember back in the old MTV days, where you hear a song, when you see it in a video, it really meant a lot more. Like, I don't know, it just drew me in more, And so, if you got a second to hang on after this, keep it real. It's your track 6 on your YouTube channel playlist. I love it. And so hang on, we're gonna dance to it because it's all about dancing. So hang on, okay, Nick?
Here's a chance for something special. Here's your chance for something big. Take it to another level. Life's a drink, so take a swig. Shake it right, shake it open, shake it up, shake it down. Get your body down to the ground, shake it front, shake it back. Nothing the falling away. Got nothing to prove, no more to impress. Confidence, remember, is confiding in yourself. So keep it quiet, keep it light, keep it moving if you please. And this part may be hard, but here's the deal. Keep it real.
Wow. Oh my God. I love all your stuff, but this one, like, it's watching them dance, and you're right on how you edited this video with this music, and it's amazing, Nick. I'm in love. I'm in love with it.
That was awesome.
Oh man, thank you. Yeah, that was a fun one. Like, that was one where I really liked the song, and then I said, boy, what am I gonna do for a video? And then YouTube is great for grabbing all kinds of video, and I, obviously used all those old time dancing people. And sometimes what's cool when you layer, when you do a video with some different kind of content, like basically, the song is kind of in one mood, and then the video is in the visual content is another mood.
Right.
Layering those moods gives you like a third, many different other kind of moods spring out of that. So I always find that really fascinating when you layer, one type of sound with one type of visual, and the juxtaposition of that and what comes out of that is sometimes really interesting. But yeah,
Well, you've got-
a fun little song.
You had your tap in there, your jazz, and I think that was Fred Astaire.
loved it.
And I mean, it all blended in on beat with what you were playing. It was amazing.
I love that old time stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's cool.
You can see I have too much time on my hands.
No, absolutely not. That was awesome.
So when did you write? When did you write that song?
I wrote that one. So that one I put on the third release that I did called "This Is How a Feeling Fades," and I had written that one, I think, like last, and I threw that on there. That was one of those things where the lyrics kind of just came from a conversation, and you're talking with someone and you remember like snippets of the conversation. Confidence, remember, is confiding in yourself. And so if you listen to those lyrics, you could notice that they're not really super rhyming, but it's just kind of like, sometimes I like to have my lyrics flow like that, where there's not a lot of obvious rhyming going on, but it's just kind of like you want to just say something. This song is kind of, talking about being personal and being a control freak, and this is kind of just a reminder to myself, to try to keep it a little more real, and that's the challenge in life, right? You go through life, and each year you get older, you want to wear a mask less and less, so it's hard to do, and it takes a lifetime to figure out sometimes, but yeah, that's just kind of a reminder to myself: keep it quiet, keep it light, keep it moving. Nobody wants to hear about your stuff,
Right.
and keep it real,
Keep it positive, keep it real. So what are you working on now?
Gosh, I've been really just going through this real burst of creativity, and I've got a couple of songs that are actually able to be viewed online. I put up a driveway concert that I did this Friday, so I set up a few cameras and I recorded the audio, and I took a stab at a couple of songs that I haven't released yet, but that are definitely going to be out soon. And I was real excited about it. So they're kind of rough versions of it. Well, not too rough. My performance is rough because I didn't have them down, completely yet. But yeah, that's all up on my YouTube channel, and I've just been really dumping all of the little snippets of all the concerts I've been doing out on my YouTube channel, warts and all. So yeah, I got really ambitious, and I recorded the audio directly from the mixing board, and then I married that up with the 3 cameras and did some editing and kind of hung with it as much as I could, and then frustration set in, and I realized I might have bit off more than I could chew, so then I just kind of rendered the whole 2-hour concert and slapped it out there. So but yeah,
Cool.
I'm always working on something, and
Keeping
you
it
know,
real,
with
baby.
Spotify,
Yeah.
It's fun. You know, there's no reason why you can't be releasing things on
No.
a continual basis.
No.
And,
We're
that's
living
kinda
in
what I'm doing.
we're living in crazy times right now, Nick. But it's good to keep your mind flowing, be creativity, creative. Anything you got to do to keep your mind off of craziness at the moment. So
Absolutely. I mean, it's like, and that was the other thing. I had, I had been in a band for so long and doing the job thing, and that got to be too much. Then I jumped kind of from the, what do they say, jumped from the frying pan into the fire.
Yeah.
And
Hold on.
that was super hectic. Even more hectic than I thought it would be. And so then I kind of was like, here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, and then my work kind of picked up, and I kind of had to bail from that. And so I was like, yeah, I'm just going to live my life this summer, and this will be the summer where I do things. I was going to go to Mexico, and I was just going to drive around on my bike and see everybody's band. And then, the whole world shut down.
Right.
And I had a couple of obligations that I had to fulfill. And I was kind of out of practice. I was sitting around. I was off since December of 2019. So, I was sitting around month after month and not singing, not playing. And I had a few concerts I had to give. I said, I better start trying to get this together. So I started doing things on the driveway. And then, all of a sudden,
That's on your Facebook channel if they want to go and check it out. How you bring all the neighbors around and do your live shows from your drive. It's pretty cool. But let me ask you, like, what's your favorite song of everything that you've done so far? Because we're gonna play one of those. What's your favorite?
My favorite, I would have to say I definitely like the Keep It. Oh, I'm sorry, you're gonna break my heart. The one you guys opened up with, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Now I'm frantically going to YouTube to see what songs I have.
oh no.
I don't even
All right.
know.
Well, you know what? We'll pick one because
Yes.
we love them all. It's amazing, and I just want to tell everybody before we get going here that you are going to be at the Beacon Tap in Des Plaines this weekend, September 12th, 7 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool. So you know what? I'm actually going to be there if that's cool with you.
Woo-hoo, that's great with me.
Okay, all right.
That's awesome.
And if Sherry wants to tag along and Dag and everybody else, but I'm going to be there. So if anybody wants to come out and say hi and support Nick Sanzeri and his amazing music and all of his talent that he's done and provided everyone for all these years, 17 years in the business.
Awesome.
You're going to be,
Well,
again,
actually, 17 years running my own band, but I gotta admit, I mean, playing in the business probably more like 30, more like 35
Wow.
years, I mean, when you think
Very
about
cool.
it, it's like, you start off when you're 13, 14, you get a fake ID, you're playing songs underage,
oh my God.
Nick,
I never stopped since then.
It was really nice talking to you, Nick. I'm really happy to have met you. So I hope to see you in person.
So,
The pleasure's all mine. What an honor to be, I just am kind of going about my life, and then, when Dee said, hey, you want to come on and do this, and it's your first show, I just feel really flattered, really honored.
Aw.
Really honored. I don't feel worthy, but I really appreciate you guys giving me a little time and
You're
the shout
welcome.
out that you're doing.
you're welcome. You deserve it. You've put in, now that I know, more than 17.
Yeah.
You put in 30, 35 years in the business, so.
Now you're like, damn, you should be a lot better for
No,
doing it that long.
stop it. So I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna check you out live because all I've seen is on your video stuff, and so I'm gonna listen to you serenade the audience on the 12th at the
Awesome.
Beacon Tap in Des Plaines. You're gonna be there at 7 p.m. We're gonna play this song coming up next. It's called Learning Curve.
Awesome choice.
Yeah?
That was a song
Okay.
that I really enjoyed. One caveat with this video, I kind of had, I was excited about the song, and I got like halfway through the video, but it's a rough mix of the audio. The perfected version is on Spotify, but yeah, this
Okay.
is still a fun song. I love the busy bass line on there.
All right. Well, we're gonna check it out now here live on the Die Show. We love you.
Bye,
Thank
Nick.
you. Thank you for being a part of our
Yeah,
very first
guys.
show.
Bye, Sherry. Bye, Dee. Bye,
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
I love it so far.
Bye, Nick.
I'll talk to you real soon. I'll see you this weekend.
Yep. Okay. See ya.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
thanks a lot.
You're
See you
welcome.
guys.
All right,
Bye.
here we go.
I was never much for school, but I don't mind studying you. Don't mind. I was never much for place, but I don't mind holding your hand. Your
Whoops. What was that? That was Nick Sanzeri.
Yes, it was.
And
We
he's
just
amazing.
spoke to him.
Wow.
I
Amazing
don't know
guy.
what the hell just happened, but
We don't
something
know what
happened.
happened. We're winging it. But
Something went wacko, but I gotta tell you, we should be proud we had no wacko-ness.
no wacky. Okay, so what do,
goofy.
what do you do when things go awry?
Have wine.
You break open. It's wine time, baby.
Wine time! What time is it? 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, somewhere.
Who cares, right?
I didn't drink that much, okay, so.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with having a little glass of wine in the afternoon with your friends.
Yes.
So what we're doing here, we're gonna get into our final segment, sex talk, baby.
And wine.
Did I tell you that it was gonna be sex talk?
Maybe. I
Surprise!
heard something about X,
Look,
S.
I'm gonna acknowledge right now, I am no Dr. Ruth Westheimer,
I just like wine.
No, she's not.
but who doesn't like sex and wine? So I went and got, I like Zinfandel, and some white. I know it's kind of a sissy wine, whatever.
It's sweet.
But you don't like red. So I grabbed a red, you grabbed a white. We are gonna just do a little taste testing right now with you. I don't know if anybody's ever had this. It's called Dark Horse. Ooh, and I had to get it because it was dark and like,
Cryptic, like.
double down, baby. So a good setup for our next segment, and it's a red blend. So we're gonna have a little sippy of this, and then what did you bring, Dal?
I brought Eve. It reminds me of women, and apples, and
Adam and
Adam. I don't know, which brings us into sex talk.
Awesome. See?
Yeah.
See
She's
how it
the
all
fruit of
works?
his passion. What's the saying?
So mine's a cork. Yours is a screw top, but yours cost more money than mine did.
Sometimes.
Screw tops are more popular these days than
Oh,
cork
really?
wines.
Let's
In
just
some wine
screw it.
circles.
Screw it and
I started
it,
out.
baby.
There you go. She popped the cork.
I popped that baby. So you know what I want to talk about a little bit
Oh boy.
is what women want.
Glass of wine.
We want a glass of wine, and we want our feet rubbed, and we want a bubble bath
Unscrew
drawn.
your bottle.
Do you like bubble baths?
I do. I just wish I had a tub right now to do it in.
Girlfriend, I got, here, I'm gonna pour you this, because you're gonna try this Red Dark Horse, it's called. It's a nice rich blend of all kinds of spiciness. I have the most amazing tub.
I know you do.
You guys
seen
didn't
it.
bring me a glass?
Yeah,
the
we'll get you
producer?
some here. You can have the leftover in the bottle on the bottom, baby.
Just let me suck out of that bottle.
Suck it. So I have this huge 2-person, easily fittable tub in my
It's
bathroom.
it's a 3-bitch tub. That's what I
No,
call
yeah,
it.
This
okay.
is way.
So,
and let me
dream on with your fantasies, baby.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know
should we
if
dim the
anyone-
lights a little bit? Let's dim these lights a
No.
little. No, I want to dim the lights.
No.
Dim the lights down, baby.
Here you
dim-
go,
Oh, here you
now.
Oh, what's all this wetness?
Condensation, I think. Of course,
Oh, I
I.
don't know about that, baby.
Of course, I broke the rule, which actually I don't. I think it's the stupid rule not to wear white pants after Labor Day, but. You know.
So a little bit of splashy wine isn't gonna hurt. Okay,
Hey,
so
cheers.
salute.
So what are you girls trying? Which one are you drinking right now?
Well, we're both sharing each other's that we brought. I got
Okay.
the Red Dark Horse, and she's got the Eve Chardonnay.
I've never had this before. It is actually really good. It's a red blend,
okay,
which
you guys got to work with me here.
Yeah, baby.
So who's drinking the Eve?
I've got
Chardonnay?
the Eve Chardonnay.
Okay,
And want to know my opinion?
yes.
Have you ever had this before?
this Chardonnay I have not.
Okay, well, I'm not a connoisseur. It's a little, like, I don't know, it doesn't have a whole bunch
It's
of
dry.
flavor. It's a little dry. I'm not a dry kind of chick.
You like sweetness.
I like I like a lot of zhuzh and juice
Moscato.
and a lot of flavor.
I knew it.
And dry is not on the top of my playlist.
But I appreciate her trying something new.
I'd try it all. I'd try
All
it
right,
all
so
one time.
Sherry, what are you
What do
drinking?
you got, baby?
I am drinking this Dark Horse. Double down.
Like
Red
like
blend.
like in Vegas.
I like the red blend. It's
And-
actually very good.
What's so awesome about it? Let me see the bottle.
You know, actually, I like the. See, I'm a label person, so
I
like the
totally
label.
picked it based on the label. I thought it was
So
gonna
did
be
I.
dark and
So
mysterious.
you like it dry?
It is good. It's really good.
Yeah?
I have to look this up now because this is supposed to be more of an apple crisp.
Can I taste that?
Sure.
All right, you taste
No, I
it.
just
You
need
know
the
what?
bottle.
Use the bottle. I like it.
People that love your
Oh.
aphrodisiacs.
I'm gonna give a thumbs up on this.
This
I'm gonna
is
give
very
it a rate
good.
5. I'm
So-
gonna rate.
Oh, pick up.
Well, they're just
I'm-
spilled.
all right.
I'm gonna rate it
You
5.
need to go over there, darling, because
Well,
you know
I'm-
what? You get a what? A 1 out
I'm
of 5?
gonna give you a 5 on that
Nice,
one. I
okay.
think you did a good
Oh,
job.
fine.
I'm gonna try that next, but I gotta tell you, I don't know. This is not the greatest Chardonnay by
I haven't
Eve.
really honestly
Yeah.
seen
It's
you
a little-
hit the wine bottle.
It's a little
so-
weak for my taste. I like a little more robust.
She likes sweetness, Moscato,
yeah.
more, something like that.
So let me ask you this.
I'm into the Pinot Grigio.
That's what I was going to ask you. What you're into, like as far as what women want, do women really like aphrodisiacs? Are we really into that kind of crap? Do we really need chocolate, oysters, strawberries, champagne? Do you think that's true?
Let's click on this and then I'll tell you my answer. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so here's what I say.
What? You'd say we need it?
I call it a romantic night with your loved one. Okay, if you want to pull all the stops
I mean,
out,
your lover.
or lover, whatever it may be, or he or she. But I don't mind, like, I don't know, it sounds a little, whatever, cheesy or whatever, but yeah, do
What?
it. Do
you
it
don't
all.
mind
Put the-
what? You mean
put the-
strawberries, chocolate,
Put
oysters,
it all.
all that?
Well, I don't do oysters, but
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, strawberries, chocolate.
So you don't
just-
like slimy stuff going down your throat? Is that what you're saying?
It all depends on what slimy thing is.
Well, you don't like oysters. That's what I meant.
Hey, that's true.
So you like it nice and tight and rubbery? Is that what you're saying? Like
Sure.
a calamari ring?
Bring out the rubber gloves and then we'll talk. Or
Oh, well, we're gonna do a whole talk sex segment next time about what men want. But you know what? I personally I don't give a rat's
I have a little.
patoosie about all of that. You know, I just want a nice bubble bath and maybe a nice, nice combing of my hair with some nice conditioner in it and maybe a story or two. And
I just give a guy really an A+ for effort. I really do, honestly. You know
You know
but
what?
I'm with her. Just give me the bubble bath.
just
you know,
pay
don't
some
go
attention,
goofy.
right? What do we
Yeah.
got? What?
Turn on the lights. I don't
No.
think we should do that.
This is Sex Talk with Di and Jerry.
Every Wednesday afternoon.
This is how we're gonna end every show on Wednesday. I hope you're prepared because now this is just our learning, our stepping stone into what's to come next week. We're getting more relaxed to talk here with you.
Do you want to try this?
I do.
Try it, because I think you might actually like that
You
better.
mean you want me to drink out of your cup?
Go ahead.
2 girls, 1 cup.
I've seen that video.
Wow, that's nice.
I might have a believer in red wine. This is actually a bad, but I'm gonna have to agree with Di. I don't think this is all my all-time favorite.
No, and I'm not a red kind of chick.
But that is actually a great blend.
It's the plumber.
Oh,
Ew,
I
Jerry.
need the pipes.
Oh, he is so unattractive, this guy. Ugh. I don't-
Porno Sonic.
Did you hear the drum kit back there rattling when we played that last?
It was,
Love
yeah.
that. That drum kit is awesome. Thank you to Mike's Drum Shop in Villa Park, Illinois, 108 East St. Charles Road. You go see the cat, man. Woo! What's this? Hey, let me tell you something. If it's getting too hot or too cold in there for you, you want to know who you need to call? Amazing Heating and Air Conditioning, baby. Uh-oh. Whoops! We'll get that in a second.
That's
But
nothing.
first, I want to just continue on where I was. If you're getting a little hot or cold, if we're making you a little hot and making you a little cold, I don't know, whatever's
who to
floating
call.
your boat, you call Doug. Doug at Amazing Heating and Air Conditioning. And he is, hold on, I want to make this, I want to get this correct. He is at 6 South Lincoln Way, North Aurora, Illinois, 630-859-8800. Tell him Di and Sherry sent you.
Please.
And tell him it was getting a little hot in there.
It
And-
was.
And you need your AC tuned or recoiled or whatever else
We're
you
in
needed.
September and winter's just not far away right now. So
Hey, are you feeling a little cold or a little hot? You need to get out to Amazing Heating and Air
Here
Conditioning.
you go, baby. Could you give me some more?
They know how to really
it's
make
actually
you feel
relaxing. We should
comfortable.
have bubble smells.
6 South Lincoln Way in North Aurora, Illinois. Amazing Heating and Air Conditioning. And Di and Sherry will install your air conditioner.
Topless?
Topless
No.
with wine.
Hell no.
You're gonna have to pay
But
us.
Doug will. Doug will be topless if you want him to.
Doug will not be topless. You can't even talk to the man.
Doug is one handsome guy, and he will make sure he services your unit better than anyone else, baby. You give him a call.
We'll clean those hoses out.
630.
Amazing heating and air conditioning.
630-859-8800.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Get your head around some Dougie.
Call Doug.
Amazing heating and air, baby. Amazing.
Really like
He's
the
gonna
tunes
murder
you
me.
picked on this, advertisement. It's really nice.
Right? Yeah. Cheers, baby.
Call Doug.
Okay, so you know what? We're talking about this whole turn off the music and bring down the lights.
I think that was the opposite of what we just said.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're having a few glasses of wine in the afternoon, and we hope you are too.
acting
We hope
silly.
you've enjoyed yourselves. But you know what? We got on this whole thing about some aphrodisiacs. So they really don't matter if you love somebody and you're willing to do whatever you can for them to make them feel good, right? So what is this Kegel thing? Tell me, what do you know about Kegel exercises?
Well, I know that you have to use a muscle of some sort.
What? You don't know? You don't
No,
know what
it's-
muscle you're using on a Kegel
I'm
exercise?
just kidding.
Oh my God.
Oh,
We're gonna do
ladies.
some. All right, so here's how you do it. You can do it laying down.
Can you tell that I'm doing it right now?
No, that's what's cool about it, because it's your vajayjay muscle.
Can you tell? Am I making funny faces? Can you?
And
Good luck with this one, guys. I'll be back.
everyone's leaving the room.
So,
Goodbye.
women know as you have children.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes before. I don't know. It depends on what you're doing. I don't know what you do with yourself.
Well, it relaxes as you get older and you've gone through
It does.
childbirth and right.
More so than anything, yeah.
Yeah.
I think childbirth, but yeah. Yeah, it's like exercising anything, your brain.
Right.
You got to work from the top down.
So what you do is you want to like suck it in, hold it for as long as you possibly can,
Well, don't talk like this.
and
Oh my
then
God! Like, and then count
and then
10
relax,
seconds and
right?
down.
So you're actually kind of like you're tightening and releasing.
Don't go like this.
Tightening and releasing. Well, that's what you do with any muscle.
Do you?
No,
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't.
Do you ever? Okay.
never.
No, I want to ask you a question.
No, I never do. So
Do you
go ahead.
ever use those muscles when after like during? Do you ever do that during sex?
All the time.
Okay, this is what my
All
other question.
the time.
I
During
think-
intercourse,
I think
tighten
you
it
have to.
up. Yeah.
I think you have to. You're extending that exercise program.
Well, if you pay attention when you do give it that little tightness, your lover,
Oh my God.
whoever it may be, because there's 44 genders out there. I'm just kidding.
Apparently so.
Whoever it
I'm
is,
like one of them.
you notice you get a different response. It's like, oh, baby, right? Come on.
Well,
I'm being real. You know where I'm at, ladies. And guys, if you don't know, we do. We tighten it up during.
yeah, sometimes I do it at the wrong time.
Ain't nothing wrong with pleasing your old man.
No, it's okay.
I just went a little ebonic there for a second. Oh no, it just was fitting. It was kind of like a Cardi B kind of thing. I gotta take care of my man. What does she do? What does she do? Candace did a great thing.
I knew Cardi B was
What
gonna
is
come
that?
back
What
and
is
talk.
that? What is that? What is that?
I can't do
That parrot, Amazon parrot call. What does she do? Does anybody know? Can you do it right
Please
now?
chime in. Please,
Oh, no, this is it. This is it. That's it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
it's
'cause
like
I
a little
know-
bird in the
I got
Amazon.
I got a little bird in there. You know how to gargle and use those throat muscles, right?
Only when I do mouthwash.
Okay. All right. If anybody believes that, tune in next week when we get the real truth out of Sherry. So
I swear to God,
so
we
far-
only had like 2 of these each.
you know what?
What the hell's in this
It's not
thing?
the quantity; it's the quality, baby. In your
And I
wine.
think, I will say that Di picked out a good one today. I'll give her a 5. 5
Nice.
stars.
Nice. How about a high five, baby?
Thank you.
No, yours was good. Yours was good, but hopefully next week it's a little bit better.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
A 3. All right. All right. Oh, you're gonna give your own a 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
all
putting
right.
it a 3.
So you know what? Do you got anything you want to add to this sex thing? Because this is all about, embracing our sexuality.
Age.
And
number 1.
isn't intercourse better when you get older? I mean, yeah, it's fun when you're young and all that, but isn't it like it's like the cherry on top of the icing when you get older? Come on, tell me.
I
She said cherry.
lost that many moons ago. But
Uh-oh.
but
You're 49, right?
I do know
You're
this.
49.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
All right.
I
She
do
doesn't know
know
what
that-
it's like to be 50 yet. Everything is amazing at 50.
If it's like this, then I'm in, you know? If it's like her, I'm in. I'm joining her club soon, March. But yeah, I do know that it is really awesome when you do love somebody because all.
Well, let's take the
Rules
love
are
out of the
broken.
equation.
What?
Let's
Why
take
can't I put
could
love in there?
No,
It's like
it's,
the best.
it's great that it's there. Let's take love out of the equation right now. Let's just talk about raunchy, hot sex. Is it better when you're older?
Yes.
Okay, tell me, I don't want to know about you and your personal
Fine.
correlation, but let's talk to somebody. Let's open up a little bit and tell me why it is better when you're older. Tell me why. Because I already know what I'm going to tell you why it's better. So go ahead.
You have your answer already.
Yeah.
Very
All right,
good.
go ahead. What is
I
it?
think it's better when you're older is because you've gone down so many things in your life.
What?
No, I have. Trust
You've
me.
gone down on how many things?
No, maybe a dozen times, but let's not go there.
I got you beat, girlfriend. I don't know what you're talking about. but-
Okay, well, whatever.
Go
It's
ahead.
another show.
Right.
But I think that as you get older, you want to try new things. You want to experience new things. You are not afraid to do what your partner wants to do. So that's what I think makes it all that great, honestly. Because I'm, and you have a mind of your own. You're like, don't do that. It hurts. Don't do this. That feels great.
Okay, so I got to jump in on this really for a second.
You're not afraid to say like what you like.
What I'm
I
going
don't know.
what I'm going to say on top of what you're implying here is that when you get older, you know your body.
There you
Right?
go.
I
Those are
mean,
the words.
you've learned from your experiences, and that's what life is about
Mm-hmm.
in every aspect. But sexually, you've learned your body. It's like playing an instrument, right, Nick? I mean, you're tuning it, you're composing it, you're writing the words to that, you're making love to it in every way, whatever. Your body,
its curves.
your instrument is your body, and
It is true.
Yeah,
Everyone
you
should know their
learn,
body.
you get more comfortable, like you said, but then you actually, you know what you want. That's what makes it better for me, at least, is that you know
What you want and what you
I'm
don't
not talking
like.
about the ending outcome. Everyone knows what the outcome is. Yes, that's the goal. But what you want is that intimacy with someone that you're hot over, you're in love with, but you know your body at that point. Are you getting hot?
It is hot in here, by the way. I mean,
Call Amazing Heating and Air Conditioning, Doug.
let's call Doug. Doug,
In
please
North
come to our
Aurora.
rescue.
He's all your service
Woo!
needs, baby. Call Dougie. I
Oh
call
my
him
goodness.
Dougie.
This is dry, but I like it,
Well, it's dry now, but it could get a little bit softer and wetter later.
No,
I
but
don't know, but maybe if you spill a little bit.
She kind of finished what I was trying to say. Honestly, I just think that as you get older,
Yeah.
I think you're right. Your body is like an instrument. You get to pick up on things you like and what you don't like.
Right,
and
right.
and don't be afraid to say something. Damn it. Talk.
Right.
I don't like it. I love it.
Now, if someone really cares
Yes,
about
yes,
you, they're
no,
going to
no.
listen. Like if I were to say anything to you, you would listen if you cared, right? So that starts to bleed into your bedroom.
And don't be afraid to say try something new. I mean,
Like
right?
what? What do you try that's new?
Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
What? Do you bring toys into the room?
There's
yeah.
might be extra things going on.
Okay. All right. Videos. I mean, that's
Videos. Yes.
normal. isn't it?
Videos are normal. I think for most, if you're comfortable with whomever you're with and you two would like to do that, please put the video on. If that's what turns you on. Please bring out the batteries.
All right. Let me ask you this: Is it? Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm not
Do
dummy.
you think,
you,
you,
Ralph.
know what, and if you don't want to comment on your own personal thing, but if you're watching a video, would you say, or if anyone's watching a video, would it be more that you're watching a man and a woman, or two women, or, two men, whatever floats your boat? What was that?
Vomiting of-
Do you think that you would watch something that is erotic that you've never tried? Or is it something that you've always tried and that you want to?
There are things that I am turned off about. I mean, I'm not
Like what?
into like a
what?
lot of a huge tying up kind of crap.
You don't like to be tied up?
No, I don't want to be tied up.
Girl.
No, I like to be controlled. I like
Kind
to
of,
be.
kind of missing
I
out.
don't mean hung like a wild boar in the woods.
Yeah, not like a Michael Stipe thing or anything, but
But let me tell you, like,
No, I want to
something
do.
kind of cool about rope.
I would prefer to do that to my partner.
you know, I don't want
and
to
not-
gag ball. And to
No,
me, I don't.
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
kinda-
Like that.
But just to be restrained a little bit and like let your man be in control is really hot. I
I
think.
like. See, that's the thing.
That's
Maybe
hot.
I'm a little bit more control freak, and maybe that's why I don't.
You're a control
like-
freak, or are you more
I
conservative
like
about
to control everything.
Okay, so you know what you can do? That's okay, because if you're a controlling person, first of all, don't call it a freak. If you're a controlling person,
No, sorry.
but by being in control, you can tie up the other person in a nice
Manner.
blindfold, hands behind your back, take control, build it up until your end result, of course,
So-
is what?
My question is to you.
Okay.
Because I'm hearing you.
Uh-huh.
Because what if you want to do that and the person that you are having a good time with does not want to do that stuff and you really want to be with them?
Again, if somebody's really into you and you express to them that you are liking this controlling thing, but not to hurt anybody, but you're in this controlling thing that kind of, is an aphrodisiac or it's foreplay, whatever you like.
Clams, your muscles.
If that's gonna get you in heightened, or heightened, or in heightened, I don't know, heightened, why wouldn't somebody want to let you do that and dominate them? And I mean, why not?
I don't know.
Is it so bad? I mean, it's just you and them alone in a room with a video.
Is it? Or is there cameras?
Hey, whatever you like, I don't judge. I don't care. If you want to film it, I film stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
For learning experience referencing tools. Whatever. I don't care.
Just have fun,
Just
please.
have fun.
Have fun. Do it. Do it if you want it, right?
All right, so do it if you want it. I guess we're gonna end on that, and this has been so much fun.
It has.
Has it? Oh my God, you're trying to spill. You know what these ripped jeans are great is for? Is when you're
It's a
sipping
pocket,
wine.
It's a wine glass holder.
Watch this. Stick this baby in a double pocket and look at you got hands free, baby. Hands free
That's wonderful.
to do whatever you want to do and play some Nick Sanzeri and get in the mood. Whatever you want to do. But you know what? This has been so much fun.
We're gonna have to talk one more thing tonight. Today,
What?
Afternoon.
No. There's no more talking. We're gonna drink and we're gonna relax. We're gonna end this session of our show.
Let's thank everybody who joined us today.
Thank you. Wait, I got an air bubble.
Oh.
Pop it? I got it, pop, baby. We're going to end today by saying a few things. We want to thank you for watching. We want to thank you for your participation and your following and everything else that you've brought to us to inspire us to do what we're doing. And the DAG Show is all new, but it's a DAG Show production. And Sherry, I love you.
I love you too. I do.
And I'm glad you're a part of this. And we're going to pick up next Wednesday a couple of different topics and a new artist every week that we're gonna highlight and showcase. And if you've got any business that you own or someone owns that you want to send me a private message, we can shoot out a plug to them.
Yes, that'd be great.
And give out to you what you've been giving to us, some support, and plug your business. Let us know. Reach Sherry Agati on Facebook if you want to, or reach me. And at the DAG
We're
Show,
tied in together somehow.
Yes,
just please.
we're roped
Follow
in.
me. Yeah,
we're gonna
roped in.
end this with a song that is becoming dear to my heart. It's from the Darren Edwards Project back from 1997, and it's Hate Train. And the kid, Mike Gallus, who owns Mike's Drum Shop, he's playing the drums, and Dag is playing the guitar on it. I don't know if he's doing any other stuff, but
Okay, really? You don't know my own
bass.
album?
No, you play bass too, but
Well,
okay.
I actually wrote this. Okay, here I'm gonna. I wrote the song.
Get
I
out!
played it. Yeah, I play guitar. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's from the
So stupid.
It's from the Read Me album.
Thanks for knowing my shit.
I know your shit.
Fuck you, Nick.
know
You're
a lot of
ruining my
stuff,
life
too.
right now.
We are a little hung up on Nick Sanzeri.
Yeah.
Again, we're going to be checking him out this weekend on the 12th at the Beacon Tap in Des Plaines. Come see us. But you know what? I'm going to leave on my sweetheart's song. It's called Hate Train, and it's from the Read Me album back from when
All
he
right, we're-
first started. Ah!
What the fuck is... Why does Nick Sanzeri pop up when I play my song?
It's all on Nick.
No. That was porn. That was your porn backdrop music.
Stop it.
I hate producing the show already, but it's fantastic.
You hate it.
No, listen,
Fired.
ladies,
You're fired.
girls.
Fire, yeah.
Oh, I'm
love-
fired?
No.
Oh, dear.
You,
we were just
girls
kidding.
did a great job.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Di
Thank
and
you.
Sherry.
Thank you.
Amazing, beautiful women. And yeah, now fuck you. It's my song.
Oh,
Hold on,
Bye.
wait.
We love you. Peace.
join us next week.
One-
Week Madness.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock on Wednesdays.
Better be there. It's going to get better and better every week. Promising.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Peace out.
Lying in a boxcar, 60 miles an hour, the landscape speeds by. I don't know who's driving this slave train. I would jump, but I don't know how to fly. And all of life's stories told somewhere behind all the lies. We were cheating each other out of our self-respect, sure to build a social demise. Why should we let someone else take us places we've never been? If we don't get our hands upon the controls, that's the way we're gonna win on the hate train. On the hate train. I'm always told to voice my opinion and to do it in my own way. Well, the bottom line is no one's listening. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Well, I'm sick of the bullshit you feed me by your tiny political minds. Well, don't turn around or get out of my face. Beyond me, yes, you be kissing his mine. Why should we let someone else take the places we've never been? If we don't get our hands on the controls, there's no way we're gonna win on the hate train. On the hate train. Why should we let someone else take us places we've never been? If we don't get our hands on the controls, that's the way we're gonna win on the hate train. On the hate train. Yeah, on the hate train. On the hate train. There's no way we can let somebody else drive us places on this train. If we don't get our hands on the controls, you know we have nothing to gain on the hate train.
Words project from the Read Me album that Dag wrote, produced, played, sang, blah, 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 right? With Mike. And, what?
We're gonna have all of them on.
It's time to
Right.
say goodbye.
It's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Emily.
And now the time has come.
All right, thank you again. Please join us next week for some stupid
Please.
fun and some nonsense and some hot topics.
Wednesday, midweek madness.
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Central
Central
Standard Time because we have friends
Thank you.
from all over Australia, Cuba, Italy, you name
Everywhere.
it. Everywhere. We love you.
Thumbs up.
All right.
Thank
Go
you
have
for
a great
joining
day. Be positive and stop this hate and all this BS
Yes,
going on.
do positive today.
Support the men in blue. We love you.
Please do.
What, baby?
Loves.
Love. Love is in the air. Bye. We love you.